been hoping for an alchemist giving Undying an Ags and just seeing him go from being completely useless to just owning the whole team.
Oh, Napalm catches two. The Hex will fly out from JerAx. They want this kill on Resolution. The Decay lets him on the back. They still need more damage to come in here. They look towards Weeha. 3 sticky Napalm charges on him. Not easy to run away with the clap. They're going to get more, but they need one more attack, and there it is from Mind Control. I'll get it. What do we got for predictions? Let's go for it. Top lane, Mind Control, surrounded on 3 sides. Fireflies up on the hillside. Resolution's actually burning here. He has to waveform away. Kuro will rotate over, puts down the tombstone with the double decay. Misery's low. Mind Control can keep fighting here. Misery needs more movement speed out of here. You got a decay up in 2 seconds time, and the zombies just kept slowing him down. Another decay with 4 sticky napalm charges. They can keep going on Oracle. They got illusions from Kuro, so diving into the tower is no problemo as Saksa keeps running out. Yeah, he uses Fortune then to get himself out of here, and the Batrider Resolution will get a revenge kill, and they can hold Kuro between the towers. Now he'll have to run down south. Misery, a penitent man, shall he pass? Fortune's ends off cooldown in 1 second time, so that can be prepared, and that will in fact be the kill. Resolution did the initial damage with the waveform. So Team Liquid, it looked like they're going to turn around what was a really good gank, but then they pushed the issue a little too far.
Nice play from Saksa over there. They could have easily backed up, but they saw the 4 sticky napalm stack.
Nice,
thought that was the time to go.
Move's getting ripped apart underneath his own tier 1 tower. JerAx waited that one out. He actually started with the Earth.
Oof damage? I think it did. That kind of sucks from MATUMBAMAN. He wanted to just not get stunned at all.
You can have a look at the combat log, that'll tell you. Resolution, having the help of Saksa, actually turns on Mind Control. It was Mind Control who was being the aggressor. Waffling very hat mid lane.
He hasn't stacked the Ancients too much though. I look it up, it was
Misery.
Orb of Venom.
He's going to be seen by Mind Control. Penance will be thrown out by Misery, but JerAx arrives with the stun, and Misery, they're going to realize with where he was. Oh, okay, yeah, Alchemist got the last hit. Yeah, they realized that he put down an observer. Mind Control will not remain undetected.
Hex going on to the mid lane, being a lot of trouble getting bursted down. Ursa, oh.
Too much damage too quick. Attacks the ward once. Kuro has to finish the job. They're coming into the mid lane. A 5 finger of death on Misery. Concoction's done. They do have that false promise. Misery will survive just that little bit longer. Fata not a health stand. Neither is Mind Control, but at least he'll avoid the timber chain from Weeha. There's not a lot of trees to work with, but he still has enough with the Chakram to rip apart the Batrider.
That was a very awkward positioning for Liquid.
They wanted to retreat, but they were Spike Carapace sets up. He was inside the acid spray, hence the instant stun onto Fata. And the Tombstone is... He's still got a sentry ward on him. They burned so many on the top that getting extra wards in. Okay, there's to jump in. Saksa, he's still got that false promise. If he wants to use it, he will do so. But I think he understands the fact that he is most definitely going to die. Purifying Flames as much as he can, throws one over to Kuro, in fact. And loses his life. In jungle, could work against them as DC move in towards the tier 1 tower. Mind Control with the Firefly. He's going to break the smoke. Instant Spike Carapace will stun him up. The follow-up stuns. Okay, it's not enough. JerAx got a 1 hero stun without defend any of their tier 1 towers.
And Ursa maybe trying to stop the Roshan, and I see heroes deep in, but they're way too late. They had no eye.
100 in favor of DC.
JerAx only halfway to his Blink Dagger, Undying, has max 2.
They found Mind Control. Okay, that's not wasn't quite right, but Spike Carapace will still do its work. That's a guaranteed thing. Stand inside the Firefly, trigger Spike Carapace, Batrider gets stunned. We don't have to wait that long. He's almost got the Manta. Tries the recipe now, can send the courier over in a bit.
But Manta's not even the word go.
What is the word go? Because you still got Octarine to get after that. If that's your choice,
it's more a timing. Oh, Fata gets caught up by Moo, the Spike Carapace on the Radiance. Oh my goodness.
But and the Impel will work, so BT's on cooldown for Fata. He can't get down to the bot lane, which is exactly where Weeha is going to jump in. JerAx with the adapted strike. The Chakra was almost enough to kill him off. So now DC can attack. Fata can't come home. This is a tier 3 tower guaranteed. Mind Control trying to slow things down, throwing out the Firefly. And decay as well from Undying, something that DC have to keep in mind, but while MATUMBAMAN troll trapped up, Doesn't feel too comfortable. Alchemist still running down. He's coming through the mid lane at the moment. The Undying Tombstone trying to keep it alive. Won't happen, however, even with the help of the Soul Rip. Who's also coming in.
What a sneaky maneuver from Moo to secure this T3 and perhaps even lane for them.
Yeah, they can just keep going for more. False promise on Weeha. They're protected, being healed up. They can actually send him back if they want to, and then he can just BT back the front lines if he does drop down too low. But Fata out so far, Chemical Rage is wearing off. The Chen has dropped down, they get the drag back thanks to Lasso. Weeha will go down, but MATUMBAMAN gets himself a double kill. They're moving for more, they're moving for Moo. If they can reach him up the hill and far away. They got the Observer Ward, so he sees Misery. So MATUMBAMAN jumps over, tries to get the slow, but then the Centaur stomp holds him in position. In comes Weeha as well. They go for the Ursa, and Rage will trigger a big double stun coming in from JerAx. The fight will split a little bit. Oracle does drop. He said Mind Control was looking for him. It was the Alchemist of Fata that gets the kill. And now Nyx Assassin, Spy Carapace, double stun's all he wants. And Batrider will claim one of his own, and Weeha hexed up, stunned up. Finger of Death has already been triggered, so they don't have to burst damage against Weeha. But Resolution, he's got an E-Blade online, brings down Mind Control. That Timber Chain not working perfectly for Weeha, so Kuro tries to walk it off. Fata, for some reason, is just cutting the line. I say for some reason, he actually managed to find the Chen.
Taken by the
Liquid, they get inside the pit, but now they realize that Fata is not alone. Timber Chain over, they're gonna still to find the backline, catching up 3 heroes of DC. Saksa has to actually ulti himself to stay alive. Support's coming in, they decay. You can say goodbye to Misery. Is there more damage? It's actually over on Kuro. It's the damage that Weeha is doing, but Kuro stays alive with the great Soul Rip. This fight is split in multiple parts. Moose slowing down the bottom thanks to his Spike Carapace, but MATUMBAMAN can finally bring in some extra damage. The TP out as Weeha. He's actually holding back on the sidelines. Now he can rejoin. But Mind Control wants to go for more. He does not have a Lasso. Kuro's being hunted by Weeha. Dodges the Chakram. But Fata comes in with the extra stun. Weeha, 20 reactive armor charged up at the moment. They need more damage. They need more control. They're actually hiding underneath the acid spray. Having to retreat back out, MATUMBAMAN chasing up to Weeha. Kuro giving the decays. He's got so many charges stolen that DC doesn't have a lot of life to work with, but it's still enough for Weeha to kill off the Ursa. Mind Control wants to get more. Fata can't reach him. Now Weeha with the Chakram down. There's your vision. Stun will connect, or no it won't. You'll step her up, allowing Weeha to survive a little bit longer. They got Finger of Death developed from JerAx, but it's not even required. The fight lasts so long, you're even capable of respawning and bringing in more damage. Now Fata with this on a Misery, they can put the Finger to work, bringing down the Chen. The mech, no, it'll keep the Chen alive for now. The illusions don't do enough. And that fight stretched on all the way across the Radiant jungle.
I don't believe he used Bloodstone last time either. He got hexed up right before. Mind Control looking for a kill on Resolution.
They found him, the stuns are there, and Resolution. No way to jump out. His replica was actually Immortal go the way of Team Liquid.
Liquid flexing their fighting skills and will pull themselves
and second level BTs. It probably means Aghanim Scepters are on the way for everyone else. Misery caught out by MATUMBAMAN with the Fusion Blade. Misery can't really run fast enough and doesn't want to burn his Hand of God just to save himself.
Spray right now. He's just ignoring the creeps. Not casting Ice Spray, doesn't want to give Nyx an easy setup. Force him to hit that hard impale. And he doesn't have an Aether Lens, so it's especially...
So the bottom tower has to be fortified. Moo, again, not finding a good opening. Triggers Spike Carapace early, so now Fata, if he wants to, can turn on that Radiance and keep the push going. Wrong Kuro. A fresh Yule Scepter for the Lion to go along with his Blink Dagger. MATUMBAMAN hunting for kills. They're going to find Moo. And both will be stunned up by the Spike Carapace, but it doesn't stop the kill. The Lasso
just ticked up.
He's only at 150, so yep. They still have to wait. Part of the trigger Chemical Rage.
We talked about Moonshard before in this fight.
Fata's still got his Radiance turned on, so they get the Spire Carapace into the Pal, and with the stun, that's why he's been keeping it off for so long. easiest setup ever, and the one time he leaves his Radiance turned on, DC capitalize, and now they're hunting for more. They're going to track down Kuro. Weeha is here. Yule Scepter holding Batrider in position. The stun from Mu, a little bit off target, and then you have the lasso. Mind Control wants to get out here. Spike Carapace comes back off cooldown just at the nick of time. Well,
and they lose the gem. It's difficult if they don't have vision before the MATUMBAMAN just waiting up the hill. Mu, is he going to walk into this?
Yeah, he does. They jump in. They spike Carapace, however, breaking and free. Now the double chakras can go to work. The Gem of True Sight's already on the deck because Batrider exploded. Weeha will join him, however, in the afterlife. Perfect finger of death, and now it is going to work over to the Oracle. In the trees, they can go into the base as well. Look for a Raxing time. And the Spike Carapace will be available, but that's only if the Six Assassins can remain alive. Misery, move! Element just gets a triple kill. Screwed Fata, number 1. Chakram, number 2. MATUMBAMAN will still fight inside the pit. He doesn't care, he just ranges. And that'll be cheese picked up by Mind Control.
1 or 2 more creeps, or better yet, a Rex.
Keep your eyes on the vision game. Tombstone will be dropped nice and early. Spike Carapace already there. Fata stunned up, number 1. Look at the E-Blade pop. Fata gets ripped apart. They're trying to keep alive with the Thora. And a huge triple stun from JerAx. It's still not enough. You've got Liquid in very deep underneath the tier 4 towers. They get through the Oracle, but now Weeha, he has to buy back so he can go to work again. Morphling, Resolution, still untouched throughout this fight. Can they please kill that Tombstone as well? That's a good, nice thing to do. As Weeha, he can't reach the 2 retreating Team Liquid players. Or maybe he can. Chakra back off cooldown, slowing down MATUMBAMAN. He can chain the second one now, playing leapfrog with the Blades of Steel after MATUMBAMAN. Chain forward, whirling death off cooldown at the moment. JerAx needs to stun him up, give a little bit of space, but now the next assassin, he misses on the stun. They'll split the Aegis now. Morphling is a replicant, so he's going to jump into that. They join the fight, MATUMBAMAN gets exploded. Morphling gets the kill, so even more mind of Resolute.
Crucial deaths on the Alchemist simply because he had his Radiance on. And he was so vigilant about it in the maybe 20 to 35 minute phase of the game.
He threw the acid spray down. I think that's actually what triggered the Spike Carapace to start with. He had it on top of the rack.
Either or, it would have. Yeah, I think if you preemptively BKB, it's fine, but he just moved with like
a double stun Resolution and Weeha caught. Again, another Tombstone fight. Weeha, he's got the false promise to keep him alive and chain himself away with the Chakram, making it difficult for Liquid to keep this chase going, but it will be enough. Weeha, he will survive. But Morphling is down, so is the Oracle. Buybacks are available for both.
Loaded Orban, and the Force Staff is immensely useful.
MATUMBA's almost got the Radiance. DC really don't want to fight this. They want to hold on to that buyback on the Morphling. They're already 1 lane of frags up, so maybe they're even accepting of the fact this frags goes down. Keep in mind where that acid spray is. BKB also got coming out in that. Okay, it's just more smokes arriving. The Resolution brings the deeps, and that will be DC to claim what is now our 5th Roshan.
Get Morphling traded.
Everything seems to center around the team fight to win. Resolution, he's out a long way. JerAx can be Glimmer caved in. He'll use the Lincolns to trigger the Yules to trigger the Lincoln Spear, and then the jump forward. Resolution can't get out to his replicant, or can he? The Aegis Immortal will trigger. They'll come back to life in a moment, but the rest of DC has now arrived. The E-Blade pop, used over on Kuro. Kuro still holding onto the cheese, going to trigger that one as well. The BKBs off from Weeha and MATUMBAMAN. They're looking for the fight. Resolution doesn't have his BKB. It's flying out in the courier at the moment, but in comes through. The BKB's wearing off her Alchemist, and the double stun, perfect. Kuro's going to drop, they waveform forward. The Spike Carapace got both JerAx and Fata on the back lines. Now it's DC aggressively pushing forward. They're looking for MATUMBAMAN. The Glimmer Cape will allow him to back out as they find back in range of the Tombstone. The Chakrams fly forward. MATUMBAMAN, he's actually going to try and TP out right in front of DC and drop. No buyback available. And only the Alchemist has buyback for Team Liquid. They trigger already that Lincoln Spear on Resolution. He does have the replicant available as DC also push in the mid. Resolution keeps going on this top lane. I don't just want to commit to him just yet. Kuro can start stealing a little bit of the life. There's Resolution. He just dives in, finds the first kill. Mind Control, he'll drive back Sasuke, so there's no Oracle save, but Resolution is just so big. He's beating the crap out of Kuro. He'll focus now onto the ranks. 3 heroes still down for Liquid. The BKB is worn off from Fata, so he has to be careful with the next assassin on the field to walk into that acid spray, get an extra stun if he's not careful. But the top melee ranks is gone. Megas DC have almost claimed them. Resolution still alive for the moment. Pushed out, but MATUMBAMAN jumps out. Will it be enough damage? He rips through him. That E-Blade sail, it wasn't enough. Not with the Fusel Blade. He took it off quickly. And now Morphling is down. Buyback is about. They want to try and finish this now, DC. Especially with the bash into Weeha. But MATUMBAMAN, he needs to find more. The Lotus Orb won't protect him from anything. In fact, he may even have enough for a last 10 mana away, or he can just have huge amounts of damage from the Ursa. One nearly round pin, Blink Lasso, Saksa, the Spy Carapace again doing serious work from Nyx Assassin. The Lotus Orb let him break free, and Misery will send him back to base. 6 seconds until you have the Timbersaw up at least 13, and they're going for it. They're actually going after the tier 4 tower. Spy Carapace remove. Again, sending up Fata. Thanks to that Radiance being turned on. Lotus to protect MATUMBAMAN, chasing him after Misery. Misery, he can't survive. The buyback's available. Now Morphling, Resolution back to the world of the living. He needs to do some work here. MATUMBAMAN is fairly low, and that's a good target for the E-Blade that can see him underneath the towers with the Adaptive Strike in the waveform forward. MATUMBAMAN, he's still up. But Resolution focused on JerAx. They're going to be out grab too, and the B team back in again. Liquid want to finish this game if they possibly can, but DC holds strong. Another triple stun available. MATUMBAMAN breaks free with the BKB. Enrages up. He's just being kited. Move, fire it up. He's looking for another stun. He'll get it on Fata. Concoction is brewing, but then Fata will dodge it underneath the tier 4s, but Fata losing too much life too quickly. They have enough. Waveform up. Resolution doing the deep. He can keep going in the sharp traps. Both of them on MATUMBAMAN and Koro. You lose the Morphling. The buyback's available. That's the reason why they waited so long. So they can have 2 Morphlings in this fight. Kuro's in trouble too. He will drop it. GG. Liquid will call it just shy of the hour mark. They have no more heroes to defend with. They knew the game was DC's, and they take it. Game number 1 of this 2-game series. Could have gone anyway at the end there.
MVP Radiance.
Whew. It's a question mark. Did the item hurt them more than it helped them? MVP Nyx Assassin.
MVP Nyx Assassin. I don't even think Moop played like particularly well that game.
Hey, how well do you have to play to stand inside a Radiance radius and hit Spy Carapace?
He got picked up a couple of times were probably problematic. If they didn't have an Oracle,